Hey guys, back with another Maplestory video here. This time, January to February gains across the Demon Slayer, across the Paladin. Low-key huge gains. Gonna show you how many attempts it took me to get this Absolab hit on my gloves. Big achievements, big fails. Honestly, this video is kind of again, every month I do this, I look back and watch this and just block out all of these fails and passes, and you're gonna see at the end. I went chaos route, or I'm going inherent route on my Demon Slayer, and man, is it brutal. Somehow got a lot of primals, still get a lot of primals. Makes it really easy to not buy primals to get the Lotus face mask, kind of just waiting it out free to play. But I get about 3 a month across the accounts per month, so we'll take that. And man, this cape is a B. This cape sucks. I swear I'm close to 40 attempts now on that. But back to inherents, this is what most of this video is going to be about. And I'm not going to show you all of my fails. I show kind of a lot of my bricked items, but it is painful to do any sort of inherents. Any sort of, even 50% are absolutely insane. This was the first month that we got the extra 2 cuts as well, up to 7, and it just did not matter. I am at level 40, 6, 7 cuts. It is not great. I just started, at the end of this video, started doing inherent or exalt reductions. Yeah, that is brutal as well. Very expensive and costly, but I showed the mag pendant there because that allowed me to get 6 set commander on my Demon Slayer. I was stoked about that. Did end up getting level 46 to 48, and then level 50 on the top. Somehow got another primal. Yeah, guess I'm just spoiled and lucky, but drop rate's real. Pro tip, drop rate is real. But got 50 on the top. Debating if I should chaos that. Not a huge priority because it is 10%. But I was hoping to get something to level 50 this month so I can start chaos exalting, just because with the extra cuts I thought I'd be able to get it. I'm showing this here to give the extra 500 cap on my Demon Slayer. So my Demon Slayer gets huge gains even with all the fails that I've gotten. I still made a lot of progress. But I depleted my entire inherent armor necro stash. So this month is going to be this next following month is going to be much less. Just kind of restocking on resources, red mezzos, everything. Still don't even have level 5 emblems across the board. You see I'm using boss attack. Everyone asks me boss attack or CD. I'm 50-50 on my Demon Slayer. I'm doing totally fine. I'm not stressing about it at all. I've mentioned it before. It's outdated. It's not a huge difference. It's really, there's just so many different ways to get BA and CD now that the numbers are just, gains are gains. BA, and the difference between BA and CD emblems level 5 are extremely small. And so I wouldn't break the bank for CD. And yeah, you're just going to see fails on fails on fails. These 30% are like, they hurt. They hurt. And this whole month I was pretty much selling all my Absol stones, using all my mezzos to just attempt these things. It's pretty costly just to attempt them as well. Even, you see me trying to get drop rate buffs just to hit this Absolab on my cape. Man, I didn't even realize how many attempts I had this month. This was all kind of at the beginning of the month, and just still trying. Still going. Wow, one more. Here we go. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, that's not fun at all. And these Mastercrafts add up. I think I was waiting to get my CRA coins so I didn't have to buy those on trade server. So I could just use my own RA fodder, but did not matter. Just brutal. But I mean, overall, I mean, you saw the preview at the beginning. We still made big gains. We will still make huge gains, even without this. I was hoping to get this so I could sell my Stigma Stone and to get the 4-set, because I've been sitting on 3-set for a long time. And when you get 4-set Absolab, you get 20% extra boss attack on top of the cap. So it's actually huge. But you see, just kept failing that, took a break from it, moved on to building more fodders. This was the glove that I was the most hopeful for to get to level 50. You see, I have 2 out of 7 fail counts, right? I thought easily I'd be able to get there, hit that one to level 42, but it just is, yeah, you'll see. It's not, the end result for the month is bricked and not even close. So another absolute attempt. I don't know where I'm getting these attempts from, but just erase from the memory at this point. Keep trying. And then, of course, this was after my Damien Lotus run. I just tried to, I was like, what do I got to lose at this point? Just try it on the gloves. After all those fails, somehow Nexon just trolls me. First attempt. That was, I don't even know. I was stoked, hyped. This whole time, the whole month, I remember I was just kind of just wanted it to be the cape, right? Just to get it out of the way so I could sell Absol Crystals, so I could make my own Chaos Fodders with the resources. But now that I think about it, hitting the gloves is, on the first try, is so much better. It's just, those attempts are so much more expensive. And, one of those glove attempts is like 4 cape attempts. So it's definitely worth it. I'd rather take, hitting it first try than still trying, 30 plus attempts in on the cape. But I just know that this one is one hit first try. The next one is going to balance it out, right? The cape is going to take X amount more. I want to try the weapon. I'm still debating if I want to do that with my next stone. You'll see that in the next month's video. But I just want to try it. I just want to try. I know the value is not there as far as, how much mezzos I can get out of it, because just there's so much demand and there's just not a lot out there. But we'll see. I just really want to get that Absol Hammer. We'll see if I actually pull the trigger. I'm going back and forth on it. My attempt is, I get 1 attempt a month at this point. So, you'll see one come in the next video. You see if I do it or not. But this is how much it takes to get to level 50. I had 2 ancient fodders, level 30, and then just the rest of the powders. So that's my gloves. 4-set, stoked about it. The cap is nice. The 20% BA was better. I already showed some videos of my scores. I think I did Culvert. I think I did other stuff, testing out the damage already. So if you want to check out those videos, how much it improved my DPS, my scores in that. It was a ton. You can see right here, bricking plus 10% at level 40. 6 out of 7 at level 40 still. 8,200. So my cap went out a ton, 750K just from that. Excited about that. And this is what I'm talking about, the gloves. The gloves, just the exalting journey in general. You just got to keep grinding it out, right? You can go on a run of fails and you can go on a run of hits, but so pretty good, 1 out of 2, right? We'll take that at this rate. I will, I'll get to 50 before I brick. But even with those 7 cuts, I thought for sure it'd be much easier to go this route. And yeah, making fodders is a screenshot worthy just because of how many attempts I failed. Like you can see all of these, like a Mastercraft scroll in this, right? I just wanted the gloves to get it to level 50. And, finally, right? I think there's still some attempts like there again, a Mastercraft. So that means I already failed 3 at least on this glove. And I have so many more bricked. So many more bricked that I did not show. This is another bricked one. These are just brutal. And running out of like the Empress shards to turn these into, Empress. So really did not want to sell and then try to get my own again. I just figured Mastercrafting was the best route for me as the resources. And you can see 44 failed, hoping this one hits. 1 out of 2. Nope. So plus 10%. 5 out of 7. Still going on. It's just brutal. Of course that failed. Not that big of a deal. Not surprised there. And just more attempts. These are like, this has been kind of the fun part of the game, because I wouldn't normally do this if I just had my Paladin. So this calendar year I've been putting a lot of emphasis and mesos and resources into my Demon Slayer, which is nice. It's completely new, something I haven't really done a lot of with my Paladin, obviously. So that makes it fun. But man, this is just the 30%, the 40%, the 50% even, which you kind of is even more frustrating to fail, because you kind of assume it's going to pass, right? Like, and mentally, and it gets more frustrating that you kind of expect to hit at least 1 out of 2. And you can see these bricks. And so I'm like, oh, sure, I'll just try a belt. Of course, the one I don't really want to hit hits. And then, because I had 2 attempts here back to back for my belt, and then I go on my helmet, and I'm like, I'll just rip it just in case, 6 out of 7. Look at that, plus 15. Absolutely brutal. Just absolutely brutal. Another primal, sheesh. Yeah, just flex on the primals for sure. Kind of funding my fails. Pendant's huge. And then this was my last Absolab attempt. Didn't even bother to video it. Guarantee fail. But this is my progress. This was before, right? The beginning of the month, end of last progression was all 40s. 17.29 mil cap. Pretty good. And this is my gear now, right? 6 set commander, all the exalts hitting. Got a few above, level 50 top, and then a few above level 40, and then you're going to see my cap 19.2. So almost 2 mil gained in just this month with the Legion, with all the exalt gains. 6 set commander was huge. And then the Paladin. 4 set Absolab. This was the previous cap on January 11th, 32.6 and 33.8 with the 8200 Legion and the 4 set Absolab. Thank you for watching. Excited for the next month. We'll see you next time.